This is huge for the Yankees. There goes Luke Weaver, another save. There goes Tim Hill. Man, did he save the Yankees bacon with the bullpen. Oh yeah, King Cole. He wasn't great, but he was good enough. And of course, all rise. Here comes the judge. Major Yankee win. Say it with me. The Yankees win. Game 2 of the ALCS. Yankees do the thing. They got the win. They're up 2-0. We're going to talk about it, rap about it right here on Yankees Digest. Bring you all things New York Yankees. But before we do that, you know what time it is. Hit that subscribe button. Closing in on 2,000 subscribers. Let's continue to bridge that gap between the non-subscribed and the subscribed right here on Yankees Digest. Bring you all things New York Yankees. 6-3. The Yankees take a 2-0 lead in the American League Championship Series with a 6-3 victory over the Cleveland Guardians. Oh, man. Just so many storylines in this game. We're going to start with this guy right here because the king is back. All rise. Here comes the judge. Oh, yeah. King Judge himself, the king of New York himself. Big-time home run late in the game that pushed it to a 6-2 lead that pretty much put the game out of reach and calmed down all the agita of Yankee fans in the stadium as well as all over the tri-state area. Big time home run from the captain. Let's get to that graphic real quick. Oh yeah, there it is. The dead center. It was a cold, windy night. There's really only three guys that had the power to safely hit the ball out of the ballpark. Judge was one of them. You know, Soto, if he got into one, he was going to take one out, and Jose Ramirez took one out too late off of Luke Weaver in garbage time. But big home run by Judge, and this is big for a number of reasons. Because you think about this postseason up until this point, you think about the Royals series. Not a lot from Judge. Not a lot. I think he had maybe 1 or 2 hits. And you look at this Guardian series, not a lot from Judge either. Until the big blow. Until Judge goes deep. They've been carried by Giancarlo Stanton. It's been playoff Stanton really for the majority of this postseason run. But it's about time the captain, it's about time the king of New York, the soon-to-be 2-time AL MVP, it's about time he put his stamp and put his gavel down on this American League championship series as well as this playoff run for the Yankees. And this is good. This is all good. The table setters came to set the table. I mean, slow clap for Gleyber Torres. He's been amazing at the leadoff spot. Slow clap for Verdugo. He came through with an RBI, extra base hit tonight. Slow clap for Anthony Rizzo. Slow clap for Volpe. The table setters have been setting the table in these first 2 games. And again, it's about time that one of the big dogs did their thing. You already know about Juan Soto. It's like the bread and a BLT. I mean, it's a given. The bread is a given. You know what I mean? But Aaron Judge to come through with this homer here really set the tone and really put this game out of reach. And moving forward in this series, and not getting ahead of ourselves, let's focus on the task at hand. To get through this series and to put the Guardians away, Judge is going to have to put that gavel down a couple more times. You're going to need your best player in key spots, especially when we go to Cleveland. Because the Guardians, they've got solid pitching. They've got a deep bullpen, a very worked bullpen, especially after being pushed to the limit by the Tigers in the previous round in the divisional series. But the Yankees are going to need Judge because really the Guardians have made up their mind. They're like, listen, Voit, the manager for the Guardians, he's like, I'd rather pitch to Judge because of the two, Soto is more locked in right now. Soto is the most locked in hitter for the Yankees right now in that lineup, and that's who Voigt's going to go attack. He's going to attack Judge, and when he does that, it's got to be pick your poison like it was during the regular season. Judge is going to come up with a lot of traffic. He's going to have his opportunities. And it feels like the opposite. Rather than pitch around Soto to get to pitch around Judge to get to the back end after Soto and Judge, they're pitching around Soto to get to Judge now, which is nuts just to say that. But that looks like the strategy moving forward. And with that being said, Judge has got to get busy in these next few games to get the Yankees the necessary 2 more wins to get to the Fall Classic. But let's keep it going. There were more storylines here. King Cole. Now, this wasn't vintage King Cole. 4 innings, 4 1/3. Didn't make it to the 5th inning. Didn't make it out of the 5th inning, rather. 6 hits, 2 earned runs, 4 walks, 4 strikeouts. This is a feisty Guardian team that knew how important this game was. This was a very important they wanted to get that split. Every road team wants to get that split. They don't want to get greedy. They'll get greedy if they have to and take both, but they want to get that split and take home field away from the quote unquote better team. But Cole was not on tonight. And really, we're going to do a slow clap for 3 people while I've got Cole's graphic up there. The first slow clap is for Tim Hill. Tim Hill, an inning and 2/3. He was shaky in game 1, gave up some runs. An inning and 2/3 of scoreless baseball. Tommy Kahnle, an inning and a third of scoreless baseball. Clay Holmes, PhD in holds, 2/3. He allowed a run, but it was charged to King Cole, and of course Luke Allen Weaver. He gave up the home run at the end of the game to Ramirez in garbage time. But for the Yankees to get to where they need to get to, Cole's got to be better, and he knows it. He knows he did not have a vintage King Cole outing. But I have no worries whatsoever about Garrett Cole. If this is going to be the trend, listen, I have a shaky start, and then I show I'm the best pitcher in the planet. I have a shaky start, which this was. I expect his next appearance, hopefully in a closeout situation in Cleveland or back at the crib in the Bronx. I expect him to be lights out, because he's just too great of a pitcher. And, this effort right here, this is not indicative of how great this guy has pitched for the Yankees throughout his postseason career. And throughout his postseason career, period, even with the cheating Astros back in the day, or with the Pirates when he broke into the majors, but we'll keep things going. We'll absolutely keep things going. Not that one there. Yeah, there we go. One more slow clap for Luke Allen Weaver. Again, he gave up the home run to Ramirez. Who cares? Is that going to jumpstart Ramirez? You sure hope not if you're the Yankees, because Ramirez has had a lot of traffic, and the Yankees have been able to keep him in check in these first 2 games. But Luke Weaver, we've said it before, we'll say it again. He has been the remedy for all things that have ailed the Yankees bullpen-wise. And basically he switched roles with Clay Holmes. Clay Holmes is now the setup man, which is what his original job was when the Yankees got him as a reclamation project from the Pirates. And Weaver, the goal is to get it home and get it in his hands to end games. And, he shut the door, again, gave up a meaningless home run, but he's been lights out. And, again, for the Yankees to get to where they want to get to, that's the Fall Classic, and that's to win the Fall Classic. They want to win 2 pennants, the AL pennant and the World Series pennant, for the first time since 2009. And they're going to need this guy right here. They're going to need King Cole to pitch better. They're going to need the Judge to continue to rake. They're going to need Soto to continue to rake. And they're going to need the big boys up front, as well as the table setters, to work collectively to bring things on home. But that does it here for Yankees Digest, bring you all things New York Yankees. Yankees take game 2. They take a 2-0 lead, headed back to Cleveland in a couple days. There'll be a rest/travel day. And then Clark Schmidt will be on the mound. The Guardians, they'll probably go with a bullpen game. Who knows? They've got a billion pitchers. We'll see who they throw out there. But the Yankees take a 2-0 lead. They are in control of this series for now. And they're 2 games away from the AL pennant and 6 games away from the World Series pennant. That does it here for Yankees Digest. Bring you all things New York Yankees. Judge, you'll be back for Game 3? I know I will. Will you? This has been Ugo Onyianta with Yankees Digest, bring you all things New York Yankees. Thanks for tuning in. Come on back. Come on this journey. We'll be waiting for you. Peace!